Man, we used to have it so good with these phones, bro. Remember the LG Wing and the original Galaxy Fold? And when every phone was catching pop-up cameras like it was COVID? I just have 3 questions. Where did we go wrong? Did our expectations get higher? And did you know if you actually go to my merch store, LatrellJennings.com, you can actually get 20% off of merch right now by using code LAUNCH20 as an early bird special? You could get a shirt like this or literally anything else on the store right now for 20% off. And I would hurry and hop on it because it's not gonna last long. So yeah, I've actually been thinking about making a video like this for a while now because it's actually crazy where we're at in the phone market right now. And don't get me wrong, we definitely got dope phones right now, right? We got the Galaxy Z Trifold, we got the Huawei Mate XT, we got 3 tri-folding phones right now, and then we got the iPhone Fold coming out. Samsung probably announced their Z Fold 8 and Fold 8 Wide or whatever else by the time this video come out. But like, yeah, we got a lot of dope phones right now. The Z Fold 7, I use this every single day. But yeah, I kind of miss the days when like phones really had personality to them, man. Like there was a lot going on, and I think this is the perfect example when I did my phone video on the LG Wing. The LG Wing is just something special, man. Like you literally have a phone right here, and then you just do that, and now it's just like this crazy design right here. Do you know how crazy this is? And surprisingly, it's actually practical too. But unfortunately, LG Wing just couldn't survive in the market. And like, especially nowadays, you see how expensive things is right now? Ain't no way in hell they would have lasted nowadays. Like bro, I just went to Amazon. I was trying to look for an SD card, just a regular 512 gig SanDisk. And it was $150 because of all these data centers. Does that sound like that makes any sense to you? No, it doesn't. My point is, LG was always very innovative and they always did things different like this. Okay, so look, they even had the LG Rollable, okay? Look up MKBHD and Jerry Rig Everything's video. Like, nobody was supposed to have the LG Rollable phone, but they got their hands on it somehow. I'm not really that surprised because they're pretty high up there in the whole tech game, but like, yeah. Things like that, a whole rolling phone, the phone rolls open and rolls back close to a normal state. Like, I can't believe it, that's wild. And those are the things that we just don't get nowadays, man. Like, okay, so let me show you what we're working with right now. We have the OnePlus 12. Is there really that much of a difference between the OnePlus 12 and the OnePlus 15 out right now? Also, I have my Z Fold 7. I have the Z Flip 7. I have all these devices and they're all great phones. Don't get me wrong. Like I said, I love these devices. But the thing is, again, the personality and whatever we used to have just ain't sparking no more. And that's what I'm thinking, like, did our expectations change? Did our expectations get a lot higher to the point where, like, if we notice one small little issue from like a company like LG that's not even at the top of the market, are we just gonna discredit them? Like, that's what I'm thinking. Remember LG had their whole boot loop gate? Oh, that was a whole big issue. I had the same thing with my LG G4 or the G3, whatever it was. I had the whole boot loop gate on that thing too. And like, I tried to fix it with some of the, like the YouTube hacks, and then I just completely bricked my phone. But yeah, LG never really got away from that. Samsung did get away from a phone that literally caught on fire. Do you remember the Note 7? Everybody do. And you know what's funny? Nobody talks about the Galaxy Note 7 anymore. And I think it's because, is it like, because it's just Samsung or what? The original Galaxy Fold. Do you remember the original Galaxy Fold? The screens were breaking and everything. Now nobody talks about it. We have the original Fold, and then we have the Z Fold 7. People love their Z Fold 7s and Flip 7s or whatever else. And like, there's still concerns about durability, but it's nowhere near as bad as it used to be with the original Fold. And that's what I'm saying. We're making great strides and like we're making a lot of progress with these devices nowadays. But the only thing is just like, okay, so let me show you this. So this is my LG Wing. So I remember back in the day when we used to be able to go ahead and pull up, it seemed like any phone, like especially like Chinese phones and all that. If you go ahead and open up the camera, look at this here. I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. I'm gonna zoom in for you too. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a pop-up camera, and that's like this is what we used to use. This was some crazy stuff right here. Back when companies were starting to first use thin bezels, but they didn't know how to go ahead and put the camera in there without making it thick again, they did this. And this was our solution for that. Before we had hole punches or whatever else, and we had under display cameras, we had the pop-up cameras. Now, don't get me wrong, this had its issues too, just like everything with tech, okay? So like this kind of just completely got rid of water resistance. So like if you had a pop-up camera, there was no water resistance on your phone most likely. And the thing with tech companies were just like, I feel like they were less afraid to go ahead and try new things. I feel like more right now, we're kind of on the trend of companies trying new things, but it's just with folding screens. We still have weird tech, okay? So like I said, we have the whole folding tech or whatever. I seen folding laptops or whatever. I think Lenovo came out with one. I also seen this laptop at CES. The laptop follows you wherever you go. So you double tap on the lid and then it just wakes up and then you just move around and it follows you. Now I get it. Some people are like, that's creepy. Why would I want that? That seems useless. But like, okay, it's cool though. And you know what? This is cool, but it's also useful too. So like we actually had cool and useful phones back in the day. Cause you know what? I can open up YouTube and then, you know what? Let's say I want to go and text somebody at the same time. I can do that with my LG Wing. And yes, you have multi-screens or multi-window, but we literally have multi-screens right here. You can go ahead and utilize. See what I did with there? And then there's things like the camera, okay? You use this bottom part and then you could go ahead and use it as the gimbal for the top. And when you go ahead and using the camera as a viewfinder. That is some innovative-ish, and this is the type of stuff that I love, and this is what got me into tech in the first place. This is where my love of tech came from. Not specifically the LG Wing. I started off with the Galaxy Tab 2 7-inch, and then like I got into other phones like the S3 and whatever. But dope tech is what got me into tech, and that's why I'm still using cool phones like the Z Fold 7, because the screen folds. It goes into a regular phone and then goes into a tablet. That's still cool. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below, because I'm just kind of sitting here and I'm like, how did we go from this to let's say this? Just a regular slab phone again. And you know what? You guys haven't seen this in a while, so let me show you something. So this is my creative phones right here, okay? I have crazy phones in here. Look at this. This seems like the world's tiniest phone. I did a YouTube video on this. I think I got this off of Temu too, but this is crazy. But we also have Windows phones. You remember the Windows phone, bro? Like, I love the Windows phone. I'm so mad it didn't take off, because if it did take off, I would be using this over Android any day. I literally daily drive a Windows phone as my second phone, and that's only because the app support wasn't there. Because if it was, oh, you best believe I would have been on that Microsoft Lumia 950 XL. But we also have the original Droid Razr with a slide-up keyboard. Yes, this is what we used to use. This was back when Samsung used to put heart rate monitors on the back. This is the Galaxy S9 Plus. By the way, one of my favorite phones ever. Even had Force Touch at the bottom. But ladies and gentlemen, one of my favorite phones ever. The Samsung Z phone. This is not an Android phone. This is a Tizen based phone. So you know Samsung Tizen, like they put on the TVs or whatever. So yeah, that's their own operating system like they got with Android. This is their operating system on their phone, and I wish this took off, because I did a video on this phone. If you want to go check it out, links down below and the annotation above. But yeah, this phone wasn't powerful or nothing. It wasn't special besides the fact that it ran Tizen, but Tizen itself was crazy. I wish I had this thing charged right now. It takes micro USB, but I don't got that right now. But my point with this is I'm not upgrading phones as much as I used to no more, because you don't really see that crazy of dramatic increases anymore. And like, this is an exception, okay? So Apple never really been known for making big increases or anything on their next generation. Like, even if I get the iPhone 17, I feel like it's not gonna be that much different. But people say years ago that we plateaued on smartphones. So where are we now? That's my question. But this is a little bit of a throwback video too, because I used to do videos on these phones all the time. Like, remember the Galaxy Note 4? Do I still have the, oh no, I still have the S Pen in it. Man, that's crazy. I did the video on this in Las Vegas. Anyway, y'all let me know what you think in the comments below, and look at that at the bottom. It says powered by Tizen. Ain't that crazy? Oh yeah, we have a front-facing flash. Remember that too? We used to have that on cheaper phones like the blue phones or whatever back in the day. I don't know why they never put that in flagship phones. Also, like I said, merch is 20% off right now, so don't go ahead and miss it. It'll be the first link down below in the description. But y'all, just like the shirt says, if there's one thing in life, it's to keep it eccentric. And that's why my name is Tech. And I'm gonna get up with y'all later, man. Peace.